Black and White Network, we are back with another video. And folks, let's be honest. We are a fractured country. There's a difference between the states of Florida and Texas and the People's Republic of California. California is nothing like the great state of Texas. For one thing, California is run by socialists. Their policies are socialist, not like Texas. And it's like we're really two different countries, to tell you the truth. Well, because California doesn't like Texas and Florida, this is what they have done now, folks. Check this out. Los Angeles County bans official travel to Florida, Texas over LGBTQ policies. Well, in California, they want to indoctrinate your children. Texas and Florida said, oh no, you can't do that. You guys know about the parental rights and education law that goes into effect, I believe, in like a month. Teachers are not allowed to talk about any type of gender identity indoctrination of children in grades K through 3. I believe it should actually go further than that. And also in Texas, if you are caught trying to transition kids and mutilate their bodies, that is abuse under Texas law. But in California, they have different values. They're perfectly okay with the indoctrination of children, sexual identity, all of that stuff. We Texans don't believe in that. But let's read this. The Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors voted this week to suspend all travel for county business to Florida and Texas, citing policies and legislation in the Republican-led states that officials said were driven by transphobia and homophobia. Wow. You know what? Good. We don't want you guys here anyway. We don't want socialists in our state. I can't speak for Florida, but I'm pretty sure they feel the same way that I do, considering, they didn't vote for this stuff. We don't want our kids, being indoctrinated. But you socialists out there in LA County, you want that to happen. Supervisors cited the February order by Texas Governor Greg Abbott, Republican, directing the state to investigate reports of gender-affirming treatments as potential child abuse. Quote, to be clear, the directive is not about protecting trans kids, the board's motion said. It is about denying their existence and cutting off access to life-saving treatment. You see, because they want to do what I talked about in another video, Joe Biden. Joe Biden was calling for the castration, physically or chemically, to children. Children don't have the mental capability to decide this is what I want to do long term. They shouldn't be doing that. If you want to do that, wait until you're an adult. But anyway, Florida was included because the parental rights and education legislation, known by critics as the Don't Say Gay bill, because, leftists want to make up a lie, was signed into law last month by Governor Ron DeSantis, Republican. The law does not allow classroom instruction on sexual orientation or gender identity between kindergarten and third grade, or in a manner that is not age appropriate for or developmentally appropriate for students. The Los Angeles County agenda item said the law would perpetuate a culture of bullying, secrecy, shame, and fear. Quote, the kind of school environment imagined in the legislation is one that is uncomfortable, unsafe, unwelcoming, and toxic for all students and staff alike, particularly those who identify as LGBTQ+. Now, my question is, what 5-year-old out there is thinking about identifying as this and that? When I was 5 years old, was I thinking about, I'm a man? Well, I knew I was a man. A boy, I should say. I knew I was a boy. I knew that's the way I was because that's what I am. I have that equipment. But when it comes to gender identity, is any 5-year-old thinking, I need to transition? I doubt that. And if they are saying that, it's because they have actually been indoctrinated to feel that way. 5-year-olds aren't walking around, I need to change and be this. That is wrong, man. That is absolutely wrong. And to chemically castrate 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds, children in general, that's wrong. So if LA, doesn't want to come to Texas, I'm perfectly okay with that. We don't want you here. We do not want you in the great state of Texas. And I'm pretty sure that people in Florida feel the same way. We don't need your business. It's just that simple. We don't need any government officials coming over here. We don't want that stuff in Texas. I am completely against that kind of stuff. You people in California, go your own way, do your own thing. Leave us Texans alone. We don't want this happening in our schools and to our children. But you people in California, if you're watching this, why are you voting these people in? Why? Why are you letting these people attack your children like that? Go after your children. The children of the future, and you know what? The socialists know that. That's why they're going after the children. That's why they're trying to do all this indoctrination. That's why you have these teachers openly on TikTok out there saying that they have an agenda. They want to indoctrinate kids. You seen that thing where this one teacher had the gay BCs? Why don't you just teach the ABCs? That's what kids need to be learning, not the gay BCs. See, they try to use the ABCs and then indoctrinate them with this gender identity stuff. It's ridiculous. And any teacher that does that, I believe they should be prosecuted. I believe that parents should be suing these people for doing that to children and confusing them, because that's what they want to do. They want to confuse your children. They want to take away the authority from you and give it to the state. That way the state can do whatever they want to your children. We don't want that here in Texas. The people in California, you guys want that? Go right ahead. Even though I'm against it. But leave Texas and Florida alone, because we didn't vote for this stuff. We didn't vote for politicians like that. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, LA, bar natural state travel, I should say, to Texas and Florida. You know why? Because we want to protect our kids. They don't, because they don't care. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.